Coin number 15 is next, and its story will raise the bar for rarity, mystery, and value in the world of Washington quarters. The year was 1956, a time when America was in a post-war boom. Suburbs were growing, and everyday objects carried the quiet weight of history. Among these objects were the coins that circulated from pocket to pocket, yet hidden among the millions struck at the Philadelphia Mint was a remarkable treasure. The 1956 Washington silver quarter without a mint mark, preserved in very fine condition with a natural brownish antique look. This coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, a hallmark of pre-1965 quarters that made them not just currency but tangible pieces of value and history. But what truly sets this coin apart is not its metal content. It's the story etched into its surface, the warm brown patina that has developed over decades. This subtle coloring gives the coin an aura of mystery and elegance, turning it from an ordinary circulation piece into a collector's gem. Philadelphia struck this quarter with precision, leaving Washington's profile crisp and dignified on the obverse, while the eagle's wings on the reverse remained sharp and detailed. Yet what distinguishes this coin for collectors is the brownish antique toning, a natural transformation caused by time, handling, and careful preservation. Unlike artificially toned coins, this patina carries authenticity, uniqueness, and the whispers of history embedded in every curve of the design. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Millions of 1956 quarters were minted, yet only a small number survived in very fine condition while also developing such a beautiful brownish tone. Collectors immediately recognize its value because it is not just a coin. It is a survivor, a piece of mid-20th century America that has withstood decades of circulation and environmental change, emerging as a treasured artifact. What makes this coin particularly desirable is the combination of condition, toning, and provenance. Its very fine state preserves every detail of Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the inscriptions, while its brownish antique surface adds character and charm that modern, cleaned, or overly circulated coins cannot replicate. Serious collectors compete fiercely for examples like this because they are increasingly rare. Every decade, more of these coins disappear into private collections, never to reappear. And now, the moment that every collector dreams of, in today's market, this 1956 Washington silver quarter. Without mint mark, brownish antique look, very fine condition commands a staggering $188,000. Yes, $188,000 for a single quarter, a number that underscores the exceptional rarity and desirability of this coin. Its value continues to grow as collectors recognize the unique combination of history, artistry, and preservation that makes this piece so extraordinary. For collectors, here is a critical tip. Always examine coins for natural toning, clear details, and provenance. Coins like this 1956 quarter can transform a collection from ordinary to extraordinary, offering both historical significance and remarkable market value. Every subtle shade of brown tells a story. Every preserved feather and letter confirms authenticity, and together, they create a coin that is nothing short of a treasure in your hand. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, a testament to mid-century America, and a symbol of rarity that only the most dedicated collectors can fully appreciate. It reminds us that even ordinary objects, a coin we might overlook in a pocket or drawer, can carry extraordinary value, beauty, and a story that spans generations. And here, on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring you freshly updated discoveries every single day, showcasing coins that turn history into treasure and ordinary moments into extraordinary collector adventures. Stay tuned. Coin number 16 is next, and its story will push the boundaries of rarity, value, and collector fascination even further. The year was 1963, a pivotal moment in American history. The nation was filled with hope and change, standing on the edge of social, cultural, and technological revolutions. Amid all this, the Philadelphia Mint quietly struck millions of Washington quarters, coins destined to pass unnoticed through everyday hands. Yet among these, a small fraction would emerge decades later as treasures for collectors. The 1963 Washington silver quarter without a mint mark, preserved in fine condition with a rare blackish antique old look. This coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, a hallmark of pre-1965 quarters that gave it intrinsic value beyond mere currency. But what makes this particular coin extraordinary is not just the metal itself, It's the story written into its surface over decades. The blackish antique toning adds a depth and mystery to the coin, transforming it from a simple medium of exchange into a rare artifact that feels almost alive. Philadelphia struck this quarter with the precision for which the mint is renowned. Washington's profile on the obverse remains sharp and dignified, while the eagle on the reverse displays fine feathering and detail. Yet what elevates this coin to the collector's pinnacle is the rare blackish tone. This natural patina developed over decades, signaling authenticity, careful preservation, and the passage of time. Unlike cleaned or artificially toned coins, this quarter carries a true historical fingerprint, a visual story of its journey through life. Rarity is key here. Millions of 1963 quarters were minted, but only a very small number have survived in fine condition with this striking blackish appearance. Its survival is remarkable. A coin that endured circulation yet maintained its integrity and unique toning. Collectors recognize immediately that this is not just a coin. It is a rare relic of mid-century America and a piece that can anchor any serious collection. Collectors prize coins like this for multiple reasons: its historical significance, its visual uniqueness, and its limited availability in the market. Few examples exist with such pristine preservation and natural blackish toning, and even fewer retain the detailed artistry that makes Washington's profile and the eagle's wings so compelling. Its scarcity drives competition, as serious collectors know that once such a coin is acquired, it often disappears into a private collection, out of reach for decades. Now, for the moment every collector dreams of, in today's market, this 1963 Washington silver quarter without mint mark, blackish antique old look, fine condition commands an astonishing $175,000. $175,000 for a single quarter, a sum that transforms an ordinary coin into a treasure of historical, aesthetic, and monetary value. Its demand continues to rise, fueled by the combination of rarity, preservation, and its captivating antique appearance. This coin is more than silver, it is history pressed into metal, a story of survival, artistry, and luck. Every glance at its blackish surface reminds collectors of the decades it has endured, and the legacy it carries from the 1960s to the present day. Coins like this aren't just bought, they are coveted, admired, and preserved as heirlooms. Collector tip: examine silver quarters closely for natural toning, sharp detail, and subtle signs of authenticity. The blackish antique look of this 1963 quarter is a hallmark of rare survival, making it one of the most prized examples for serious collectors. And as always, here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring you freshly updated discoveries every single day, showing that even coins from decades ago can hold astonishing value, beauty, and historical significance. Stay tuned. Coin number 17 is next, and it will reveal one of the rarest and most coveted Washington quarters ever struck, with a story you won't want to miss. The year was 1944, a time when the world was gripped by the final years of World War II, and America's home front was buzzing with determination, innovation, and hope. Among the countless quarters struck at the Philadelphia Mint that year, a rare few would emerge decades later as collector legends: the 1944 Washington silver quarter without a mint mark, featuring a mesmerizing blackish and yellowish shade preserved in fine condition. This coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, a standard for pre-1965 quarters. But what sets it apart is far more than its metal content. It's the extraordinary dual-toned shading that gives it a visual depth few coins can match. The subtle interplay between blackish shadows and warm yellow highlights creates a dramatic, almost ethereal effect, transforming a common quarter into a treasure that seems alive with history. Philadelphia struck this quarter with remarkable care, yet only a handful survived the decades in fine condition while developing this natural multi-toned patina. Washington's profile remains sharp, the eagle's feathers crisp, and the coin's edges retain clarity, a testament to its preservation. But the true allure is the coloring. The blackish areas give a sense of mystery, while the yellowish highlights evoke the glow of aged silver kissed by decades of light. Together, they create a coin that seems to tell a story far larger than its size. Collectors prize this coin for its unique aesthetic and historical significance. Millions of 1944 quarters were minted, but very few retained such exceptional toning in fine condition. Its blackish and yellowish hues make it instantly recognizable, a coin that draws attention in any collection and commands respect in any auction room. It is the kind of piece that transforms a collection from ordinary to extraordinary, a tangible fragment of 1940s America that has survived war, circulation, and time. Rarity and demand go hand in hand here. Serious collectors know that multi-toned 1944 quarters are exceptionally scarce. Each time one appears at auction, it sparks intense interest because owning such a coin is not only a statement of prestige, but also a smart investment. Its scarcity ensures that its market value is not static. It climbs steadily as more collectors seek to secure this gem for their private collections. And now for the moment every coin enthusiast waits for. In today's market, this 1944 Washington silver quarter. Without mint mark, blackish and yellowish shade, fine condition commands a staggering $235,000. $235,000 for a single quarter, a figure that underscores the extraordinary rarity, beauty, and historical significance of this coin. Its value is growing every day, as collectors recognize it as not just a coin, but a living artifact of history and a true treasure. Holding this coin is like holding decades of history in your hand. Its colors, its sharp details, and its preservation tell a story of survival, artistry, and uniqueness that few coins can match. For collectors, it is a prize that symbolizes dedication, patience, and an eye for extraordinary pieces in the numismatic world. Collector tip: when examining silver quarters, always look for natural toning, dual shades, and fine detail preservation. These subtle features can instantly elevate a coin from ordinary to legendary, as is the case with this 1944 quarter. The blackish and yellowish tones alone make it a highly coveted treasure for serious collectors. And here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we deliver fresh discoveries every single day, showing that even decades-old quarters can carry immense monetary and historical value, beauty, and rarity. Stay tuned,